Okay, you will call the meeting board, this celebration board of appeals hearing. Today is Wednesday, August September 24th, 2025. It is so time. 5:09, we'll call the meeting to order and be informed. Yes, sure. Motion to adopt the agenda.
Make the motion.
Second. Marco seconded. Okay. Any modifications? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions. All right. So old business, new business, consent agenda. So these ones, you've already talked about these and
Yes, they've been confirmed, completed, and they resolved the fine immediately after the company's meeting. So for these, we recommend waiving the fine and imposing the maximum fee only.
Okay. So does someone want to make a motion to approve the consent agenda 1 through 5?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda 1 through 5.
Second.
We have a motion from Bill, second from Katie, and there's no discussion. So all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Abstentions. All right. New business 1359 of Bar Street.
Yes, 1359.
Perfect. Okay.
You can come up.
Yeah, you want to come up? Podium?
Yes. Sorry, I haven't done this in since I finished college. Okay. This is a little odd. Oh, so
You want-
Yes. Yes.
thank you.
There was an ARC submitted for security cameras. They were denied by ARC. The camera should be mounted in the area that better hides the camera in all cords. Suggest moving the camera into right, left top corner of garage door or roof eaves and submit it for approval. The recommendation is consistent with ARC with the denial based on the design guidelines.
So you want to,
Yeah, so I reached out to ADT this week, who we used, and I showed them that the recommendation was, and they said that would defeat the purpose of the camera, as it has a motion sensor.
Yeah.
There's no cable attached to the camera, so you cannot see anything. It's a wireless camera that matches the color of the siding. And there are other cameras that I've noticed in Celebration that are in the same location as that camera is. And I know there was a picture on that they sent, so I am not 100% sure.
Keep scrolling down.
Yeah,
Keep going. There's one on the back of that.
Yeah, that was in front of that.
You keep going.
it's one here.
Yeah, that one. So if you look at, there's no wires, nothing is showing. It's motion sensor, as I said. So putting it out higher there, you lose the sight, like the area that it would show, and it wouldn't be effective in the motion sensor piece. And I'm not trying to put ADT. They even said they have installed other cameras in Celebration in that same exact locations, and they have never had any concerns.
If you scroll up just a little more.
Yeah. And this is not the privacy zone. This is visible from the street.
From the street, yes.
So if you could scroll, keep scrolling. We're right there. So there are wires. I have a similar camera. I'm very familiar with it. It is a common occurrence that people's installers tell them that it's also showing up in the community and it won't do X, Y, or Z. All I think the ARC was suggesting is that it get put up under the eave, which going up 2 more feet will not defeat its motion sensing capability. It's convenient for ADT to put it there, but we have these guidelines for a reason. With the aesthetics, we had a similar camera situation, white camera on the same taupe background a few months ago. We made the same recommendation to that homeowner: just move it up to the eaves out of the common view. That would be the way I would want to vote, is that we support the Covenants Committee in suggesting that it goes up high.
What was ARC's specific recommendation? It was just that.
Exactly, yes. So move it up to
Okay. So I mean, from your perspective, just from a homeowner burden, is that something that they would be agreeable to doing, coming out, looking at it? I think we always try to balance. We want obviously.
So, the reality is, if we have to, we'll have to. I'd reach out to ADT again. I want to make sure my camera is safe for purpose.
Yeah.
And I know you said that it might not affect it.
Yeah.
I got an installer and the person that came in to give me that information.
Sure.
On top of that, I want to incur extra fee to move it, which again, I've seen it, and I don't want to put it on my neighbors, but I've seen another camera unless that person is dealing with the same thing. I've seen another camera in the same location, serving the same purpose. I just want to feel safe. There's a lot of break-ins in the car situations. We put it where we want to make sure we get the right view of what's happening in the neighborhood.
100% agree with you on all of that. If it goes up, it's out of the sunlight, your camera's gonna actually last longer. It's full of the sunlight, if you get it up into that heat just a little bit, it's not visible, it's actually better for you. I'm sorry, AT put it there, but there are design guidelines. It's- We have, my recommendation is to stick with the video.
So I would agree with you. I think I've talked to some other homeowners. We've had conversations about this. And there's another homeowner that has it in the alley where, I mean, you can barely see this stuff. Barely. You have to do exactly what she did and zoom in all the way. To Bill's point, I think the way it's administered and the way it's written is correct. And obviously, we want to balance administering these correctly. We don't want to create so much burden for you. But I think that's at least the motion to uphold the ARC recommendation. Is that your opinion? Okay. So do we have a motion for that? From,
I'll motion that we stick with the ARC.
okay. And second from anyone? Second from Mark. Okay. Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay.
What's the time frame do we get? Just, I don't know, so should I email them?
30 days.
30 days?
Yeah, just stay in contact with us. If you can't do 30 days, just let us know.
Just, yeah, just keep in communication. That's where things go wrong. Is our communication breaks down.
Do we also note for the covenants inspectors, just for their records, if they're going up and getting ready to do, just so they don't cite
So they,
this?
yeah,
Yeah,
they won't cite them.
That would make sense. I don't want them.
We don't want you getting a letter, and we don't want
Exactly.
the cost of another letter, totally hear you. So
Okay.
thanks for working with us and yeah. if there's anything, just reach
I
out.
think, appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Yep. One more.
Yes.
The next item is 171 Longview Avenue.
That's correct.
This home. It fell under disrepair. The owner was non-responsive. We later found out that the original owner passed away.
Oh.
So that's where the fines came in. The home was sold during an auction, and during an auction, it is buyer beware. There's no formal letter given at the auction to let a potential buyer know that there's outstanding fines at the homeowners association that they need to follow up with. New owner came in, learned of these fines, and they're disputing them. But the fines are valid. They've gone through the covenant enforcement process and they've just been sitting.
These are disclosed up front also during the.
They're not disclosed during the
These are
auction.
not disclosed.
It's not disclosed during the auction.
The recommendation is to impose the fines.
It's to uphold the fines that have been imposed, yes.
But essentially, when you're buying in an auction, there is a chance that there will be out.
There will be outstanding fines, and that's the buyer beware. The homeowner has to do, the new buyer would have to have done their due diligence after they make their purchase.
Got it. Okay.
I think one of the big things for me is the assessments go all the way back to January 1 of 2020. There was $8,000 of uncollected assessments. So if you scroll down into the letter from council,
Mhm.
you'll see the breakdown right there. And so this is a property that's had an issue for a long time preceding even new buyer.
Yeah.
Because the resident passed away, there's somebody, according to the email exchange, there was somebody living in the house, they have since passed away. So one of the arguments in the letter was that since nobody was living there, they shouldn't have been charged for trash service. They're throwing out interesting ideas, but at the same time, this has been a long-standing issue. I mean, that $20,000 assessment was issued. So email for that, it was
going back to 2023.
Yeah.
that's when the non-compliance, but even assessments weren't being paid since January 1 of 2020.
So the $20,000 though goes, so we got 20,000 here, but then the 20,000 is specifically around what we're talking about with the covenant spot. So that's the number of days going back to 2023.
Starting 2023 or early 2023 into 2024, where they were non-responsive.
And so when you're saying there was no communication
No
from
communication.
zero, okay,
We even sent a certified letter
okay,
last year.
right. I mean, that's dry. So the recommendation for management is to impose.
It's to maintain the fines that are already being posted.
Someone want to make a motion?
I'm on a motion to pose the fines and stick with the management recommendation.
Second, anyone?
I'll second.
Second, Katie. Anything else? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That's it.
That's it.
There's a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
All right, 5:19.